Raiders took training camp on the road, and they're practicing for their game this week against the Rams in Southern California. Fox 5 Sports Director Kevin Bollinger is with the team in Thousand Oaks and has more on what happened in day one of joint practices.
These joint practices are giving both the Raiders and the Rams a chance to see other players and other teams in a non-preseason game situation. Now, the Raiders are still getting their individual work in on one field while the Rams are working out on the field next to them. But later in practice, the teams come together and they scrimmage, first team versus first team. Once the teams did combine, the Raiders had a good showing on both sides of the ball, holding their own against what is expected to be one of the best teams in the NFL. The team walked away from day one liking what they saw and knowing it will only help them get better.
Those kind of reps are, to me, way better, minus the fighting and all that kind of stuff. You get so much more out of that than you'll ever get in a preseason game.
Derek Carr mentioned fighting, and there was plenty of that. Several skirmishes broke out between the two teams throughout the practice during a time that video was not allowed. MAXX CROSBY said it felt good to chirp and fight a little bit.
It's all fun. This is when you can get your punches out. The preseason, you can get away with a little bit extra. So, tempers get flaring, and it is what it is. People, it's the first day going against somebody else. So, things like that happen sometimes.
For the Raiders, this trip and this day was about establishing something that will carry over into the season.
It all just starts in times like this, just really trying to first just find your identity, and you go out there and you have something you can hang your hat on.
One thing the Raiders players are loving is the weather. It is in the 60s right now and overcast, much cooler than the triple digits that the Raiders normally practice in Henderson. They're going to enjoy this for a few days out here in Southern California before they return to the Southern Nevada heat. With the Raiders in Thousand Oaks, Kevin Bollinger, Fox 5 News Local, Las Vegas.